Hey everybody, we have Tom Trimm here with us, who is one of the traders that's with Basecamp, been with us for a couple of years, and he's starting to show some really consistent profits. I mean, he's doing really, really well. His equity curve is moving almost straight up right now. And I want to do is, in this series, go through and ask a few questions and kind of interview successful traders and profitable traders and find out some of the tips and tricks that they use to be successful and see how that could help you as a trader. So, Tom, thanks for taking the time out of your day to sit down with us and do this interview. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Thomas.
So tell us a little bit more about yourself. What made you want to start trading? Kind of what's your background? Where are you coming from? That sort of thing.
I'm a contractor, and being a contractor, we deal with numbers on a constant basis, and I'm pretty decent at numbers. And I've always been interested in the stock market. And as a contractor, we hit our highs and lows as far as the economy goes as well. And I've always looked to be able to fall back on something else. And that's why I decided to learn how to trade. So I started about 8 years ago looking for some education, and finally came upon you guys.
Well, good deal. What type of trader would you consider yourself? Like, what are you trading when you're trading?
I've exclusively been trading futures for the probably the last 5 years, and I think it's the most simple trading you can do.
Great, good deal. Yeah, me too. I love trading futures. It simplifies a lot of stuff. You're either going to go up or down.
Yep.
So, how long did it take you to get to the point where you are now, where you're starting to show consistency in your trading profits, where your account's steadily growing?
It's taken a little over a year.
Okay, excellent. And what would you call the major turning point in your trading? When did you kind of turn a corner and start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel?
Actually, when I learned Paris trading from you, that really helped me start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Gave me some breathing room on some of the other trades that I'm still currently learning, that you teach. And really gravitated towards that. Fits my personality well, and it gives me the flexibility to still run the company and trade at the same time.
Good deal. So you're working full time as well as trading full time, running your company.
That's correct.
Awesome. That's exactly what we like to hear. So what part of the training that you received here with Basecamp do you think has had the largest impact on your trading and getting you to the point where you're showing success?
I think excuse me, the largest impact on my trading has been the way you guys teach trading, as simple as it is. The way you go about it, your methods are extremely simple, and once you understand how you guys teach, it really all starts to come together. So I mean, I really enjoy that it's not complicated. It doesn't need to be complicated. And I think the biggest thing that you teach that I learned was price action, and everything is based on price action. So by far, that was
the concepts from naked trading.
Yep, absolutely.
Excellent. Good deal. Would you say that it was worth your investment, the education that you received?
Yeah, I certainly don't want to get, my rates hiked or anything, but yeah, I would say that by far you guys are the least expensive instructional company out there that is, straightforward, and a bunch of honest guys. Really appreciate it.
Great. Thank you. So if you could tell yourself one thing when you first started trading, so if you could go back and say, all right, Tom, we're going to get started. What's the one piece of advice that you would give to yourself knowing what you know now?
I would say paper trading for until you can prove to yourself that you can be consistent, which you taught me, and which I did, because I was consistently losing money. But the hardest thing was to find somebody that could actually teach you what's happening in the stock market, and that comes back down to price action. And a lot of companies out there, and believe me, I've been through a lot of companies out there, they do not teach that, and it's one piece of the pie that is left out that in my opinion, you cannot be successful without.
Yeah, those fundamentals, just like the building blocks to build everything else off of.
Absolutely.
Good deal. All right. Well, one more question for you. I'm talking to all the people out there that are struggling with trading or that are thinking about getting into trading or wanting to start. If you had one word of advice you could tell them, what would it be?
Oh, boy. The only thing I would say is Thomas Woods. That's what I would say. Is that he's the real deal, and he's not it's not hype, and he's not full of crap. So he's not just here to sell a business. He's here to teach people, and by far best teacher mentor that I've ever had. And I've been doing this for 30 years actively for the last 8. And I've spent well over $100,000 on classes that it did not work.
Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Well, hey, Tom, thanks for taking the time out of your day to do the interview with us. I appreciate it. Good luck. I mean, you're doing really well. You've been doing really well for a while now, and I'm proud of you. So great job. Pat yourself on the back.
Thank you, Thomas. You've been a great mentor.
Thanks, man. Well, that is it for today's interview. I will see you guys in the next one. And until next time, happy trading.